Well, hello everyone, and happy Friday. We have made it through the week, right? Today's Friday, and we're going to make this the best day of the week yet. And before we get going, we're going to have finished our coffee. Always have to finish the coffee before we get started. So we're going to do that. And since it's Friday, I know that you are thinking about the weekend and all the activities you've got planned that's going on. I hope part of your plan for this weekend is to be in worship. I want to invite you to worship with us at the First Baptist Church of Cutler. This Sunday morning, we have small group Bible study. We'll be looking at Psalm 63 in our adult Bible study. And then worship is at 10:30. Adult Bible study 9:45, worship at 10:30 in the morning on Sunday. And I hope that if you're not worshiping somewhere else, you're in the greater Cutler community, stop in. We'd be glad for you to participate with us and worship with us this weekend. Okay, my name is Wes Henson, and as I said, I serve as the interim pastor at the First Baptist Church of Cutler, and I'm glad that you're tuning in today. I hope that you are finding some thoughts, something that you can pull out, you can take with you for the day, and I really appreciate that. If you hit the thumbs up, if you're watching on YouTube, if you hit a like, I really appreciate all of that. Doesn't do anything except just kind of makes me feel good. That's all. So if you're into that, that's something you could do. If not, don't worry about it. Just go on. It's all the same. It's all good. Anyway, let's get to our little thought discussion for today. And so let me ask you this question. As we think about all that goes on in our world today, and we're talking about, the benefits of following the Lord, and what confidence, here's the question, what confidence can we have as we face the many challenges of life that, we're going to ultimately overcome? I mean, are we ultimately going to overcome all those, whatever challenges that you have? What confidence do we have that we're going to be victorious over these things? That there's going to be true justice. There's going to be ultimate victory. I mean, can we know that for sure? And I got to be honest to you, it's not looking too good, all right? The older I get, the more skeptical I become on these things. And just wondering, I'm just thinking that, man, things are just going down quickly, and life is not fair, and there's no justice, and no matter what, it just goes on and on and on. But I want to share with you the confidence that I'm looking for. And I find it in our passage for today. It's Psalm 63. Verses 9 through 11. And again, David's writing this song. He's in the wilderness, physically, spiritually. We've talked about the background here over the last days. And he's taking all of his emptiness to the Lord, and he's worshiping the Lord in the midst of these terrible circumstances. And David doesn't really bring up the situation until these last verses. Does he even mention that he's having a hard time in life? But let me read verses 9 through 11. He says this, "But those plotting to destroy me will come to ruin. They will go down into the depths of the earth. They will die by the sword and become the food of jackals. But the king," that's him, "but the king will rejoice in God. All who swear to tell the truth will praise him, while liars will be silenced." So David ends this Psalm 63, by expressing the fact that he is confident that God's going to protect him, that he is confident that ultimately justice is going to be done. And despite all of the threats of the enemies around him, David knows, despite all the things that are going on, David knows that God is going to defend him, and God is going to defeat those who oppose him. And so here's an application. Here's something maybe we can think about this week or this morning. As believers, those who trust in God like David did, we can have the same confidence. While, we're going to face challenges, and we're going to face oppositions, and we're going to face situations that seem to have no credible solution, at the same time, we can rest in the assurance that God is our protector, that God is going to bring justice in God's time. Not our time, but in God's time. And so we can trust that. We can be confident of that. So the challenge for today is to choose today, right now, to rejoice in the victory that God has already secured and stand firm in the confidence of God's ultimate power and ultimate truth. So just like choose to rejoice. Things are going to be okay. Things are going to be okay. Let me leave you with this thought before you go, before you tackle this Friday. How can you celebrate God's victory in your life today, even as you face the challenges that seem to be overwhelming? How can you celebrate God's victory in your life today, even as you face the overwhelming challenges that are going on before you? So let me leave you with that thought. I hope you have a great Friday. I hope things are going well today. Get everything done. Look forward to a great weekend. And I'll see you again Monday, Lord willing, and hope to see you in worship somewhere this Sunday morning. Bye for now.